Good morning, folks. It's Ken Ring of predictweather.com, and it's the 27th of April. The moon is still in the sign of Libra, and it's heading south, and it's bringing warmer air southwards as it was yesterday. It's now sitting at about 8 degrees south in latitude at the moment, but it's in perigee, so it's moving pretty quickly. Perigee, of course, is when it comes closer to the Earth every 27 days, and that creates a bit of havoc, which it is bringing to the Fiordland area and moving up, and it's soon going to be around here. And because it sets this morning at 5 a.m, I'm expecting the rains to begin falling then, because the rain usually falls when the moon goes out of the sky, and when the moon rises again, the rain generally stops. So that's, not a law, but it's we're talking about likelihoods. So after 5, just before breakfast, I'm expecting the rains to come, and they should be mostly all over for today by the time the moon rises again at 4:30 p.m. It's still in the phase of waxing gibbous, which means it's between the first quarter and the full moon. The days are quite mild because the moon's coming down from the north, of course bringing the warmer air down. If anyone is into gardening, you've got until Wednesday, that's tomorrow, to be maximising your planting and your grafting energies, because the moon's energies are going upwards, because the moon is heading towards the southernmost point where I am. It'll be more or less there, and so it's coming in as it comes into the southern hemisphere more. So the moon's energy is going upwards. It's also, we're going up towards the full moon. The full moon will be on the 29th. We call that a waxing moon. So because it's going upwards in the sky, ascending and waxing, that maximises the moon's energies going upwards through a plant, rather than going down through a plant and into the soil. So plants are juicier at the moment to insects because there's more sort of sugar flying around the place. There's more going into the extremities of the plant, which are where the fruit is, which means it may be a time, if you're an orchardist, to do some spraying. This is the key time that those insects get out there and attack the fruit. We have the full moon on Thursday, as we said, so that means the moon isn't waxing anymore after that, and that means after that you just have got average activities in the garden in terms of optimising your planting times. So that means today is 2 days before the full moon, and that is the very best time to plant, according to my biodynamic mates. 2 days before the full moon. And you can always try this out. If you're going to be planting stuff anyway, plant something 2 days before the full moon, and right next to it wait for 2 weeks, and then plant the same thing, whether it's peas or whatever it is, 2 days before the new moon. So there you've got them side by side, 2 lots, label them, do it in different parts of the orchard or your home garden or your farm, so that you get over the variation of soil temperatures, and see which one comes up the best. And then you should know whether there's anything to this theory, and you'll know what to do next time you go to plant. But most of them say plant, if you can, 2 days before the full moon. Also, the idea is that you do any gardening activities in the hour that the moon rises or sets. That's the best time to do it. So that's this evening around 5 p.m, and that's when the moon will be rising. Now this only applies to the southern hemisphere. You northern hemisphere viewers, your next optimum planting time, which is both a waxing and an ascending moon, is not until the 23rd to the 25th of July. So, there are none of these days in June. And if anyone's into fishing, well, it's excellent from now until the 30th of this month. That's about another, 3 or 4 days to go. Anyway, I'm Ken Ring, predictweather.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.